So y'all, this is story time on how I was talking to this dude who ended up unaliving his ex by beating her with his hand. And y'all, the killing part is I had just left his house probably like 3 days before this situation happened, right? Now me and him had been talking like 3.5, 4 months already before he ever mentioned like his ex to me. So when he finally did mention his ex to me, I was just like, oh damn, I know her. And then he was like, oh really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, if I would have knew you was talking to her, then I would have never talked to you or whatever, right? So from that night when I told him that, he ended up kind of falling back a little bit from me. So yeah, he fell back a little bit, but like we were still dry text. So mind y'all, when we first met, y'all, we instantly started going out on dates, and we, just like me, him, and his kids, everything was a vibe. Everything, like I go to his mama house with him, and they'll have like barbecues and everything, right? Y'all, he was really on some gentleman type shit, and I'm just like, okay, like he really got his life together. And then on top of it, y'all, he have custody of both of his kids, a little boy and a little girl. And then it's like, okay, the judge really saw him fit to give him custody of his children. So I'm like, okay, now I really support this. So I would love to be there for him. You feel me? So y'all, everything a vibe up until when I was telling y'all, he was telling me who his ex was, and I'm like, oh well shit, I know her, and if I would have knew that you talked to her, I want to talk to you. Now I know people like, well, why did you say that? Now me and the girl was cool, we didn't have no problem, whatever, but I'm the type of person, I'm really not gonna kind of backdoor nobody that you know what I'm saying? If we speak and we cool, it ain't no issue. I ain't go back though you and be talking to nobody that you didn't dealt with type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know how they go. And at the same time, I already knew how she was. But it's like, we can get on that type of time too. But I ain't doing all that about no nigga that ain't mine. You feel me? So y'all, this one have to be a part two because it gets really, really deep.